My boss demanded that I lend him money because I owe him my job. I always thought my boss was weird, but I never imagined this. At the end of my shift, he called me into his office with a forced smile. I need a loan, he said bluntly. I looked at him confused. A loan? Yes, I know you can help me. I let out a nervous laugh. Since when do bosses ask their employees for money? I don't think I can. His smile vanished. He crossed his arms and said in a serious tone, you work here because of me. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have this job. In other words, you owe me. I froze. Are you saying I owe you money just because I work here? Don't put it like that, he said, pretending to be offended. It's just gratitude. Gratitude and money are not the same thing, I replied, but he kept insisting. He went on about how, in his generation, employees were loyal to their bosses and how he had given me this opportunity, which was a lie. I had other offers. The conversation was so absurd that I didn't know whether to laugh or get angry. In the end, I stood up and said, if I owe you my job, then you owe me for all the years I've worked here, and I left. Since then, I've noticed he looks at me with resentment. What excuse will he come up with next?